Hello guys, good evening everyone. Do me a favor, please activate your camera whether it's possible. Let's begin today's class, guys. So, getting closer, people, getting closer to the last days of this one, right? And this week, guys, we will have a listening test. Will be a short test. So that will be on Friday, guys. So we are getting closer to our, the end of the course, right? So people getting closer to this one, guys. So that's what we have to do. Actually, we need to continue working in our English, guys. So let's see, guys. Today we have a lot of things to talk. We will start to see one topic that is kind of new. I think that you know it already. So anyways, that's what we are going to be looking at, right? So that's what we are going to do, guys. And let's see, people, we are going to start with something super important. And this one will be about the test, okay? Let's see. Just give me 1 second.
Hi, good evening, guys.
Good evening, lady.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, people.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you so much for doing it, for getting here. So, okay, guys, we are going to start right now. Let me tell you, let's talk about first the test, okay? So, give me a second. And I'm kind of concerned about it because there are still some problems with this one, and not only with the comas that I thought that would be the problem. No, there were problems with neither nor, or not only but also. So not only but also that you have problems, that means that we are having really big difficulties, guys, in English in general. So if you make a mistake using not only but also, that means that you need to work a lot. Okay, remember your goal, guys, and I always try to remind you about this one, why you are here. Okay, what is the reason that you are in this course? It's to improve your English, to have your English skills improve. But if we are not doing anything more than the course that we are having, well, guys, let me tell you, it won't work. That's what is going to happen. That's why some people stay long time learning English. The problem is that you only stuck with the things that you see here in the course. And if we see it only with the things here in the course, it will, unless you are prodigy, it won't work. Actually, it will be really difficult to get our final goal, guys. So in my case, I spent like 2 years studying English as well. So but I did my own research. I don't know if I hadn't studied by myself, probably I would have spent like 4 or 5 years learning English only with the things that I saw in the university. So you need to have your own study. I know that it's difficult because you have jobs, you have family, you have other responsibilities, right? And I cannot tell you that, well, don't work, don't spend time with your children. No, that's nonsense, right? But try to sacrifice other stuff. Still, I think that there are some stuff that you can see that you can sacrifice. What can you do to know what you can sacrifice? Go to your cell phone. Look at the battery. Are you using 2 hours of TikTok in the day, in the week? How many hours do you use of Facebook? You can say, like 30 minutes. Well, the cell phone knows better. So try to go there, try to study that one. People, I'll say this in Spanish. Voy a corregir algunas cosas que sí se pueden corregir, right? Ya lo estuve viendo el examen, pero still no va a ser una gran variación, porque hay varios problemas todavía con las conjunciones, otros problemas que you have used, for example, en las comas, hay gente que han escrito todo de una sola vez. Había una oración que decía, Milton not only studies, not only practices English, he tells jokes, he tells stories. No me acuerdo, algo así era. Pero eso, hay una persona que me lo escribió todo junto. I cannot fix that one. ¿Por qué? That's a mistake. Imagínense, mandan un correo con todas las comas escritas de una sola vez. No, right? That's a critical mistake. So you need to work on that one, ¿ok? Pónganse a leer. Realmente eso ayuda bastante. Eso les va a ayudar cualquier problema que tengan, ya sea de gramática, ya sea de listening, ya sea de writing, ya sea de even speaking. Only by reading you can improve this one. ¿Cómo? Vocabulario, van a ver estructura, van a ver cómo se escriben las palabras. So, lo único que no les ayuda a esto es pronunciation. Reading no les ayuda nunca a pronunciation, pero de ahí ayuda a todas nuestras otras habilidades, guys. Entonces, sí, hay un problema así, o problemas que han escrito puntos en lugar de comas. Hay una persona que escribió puntos en lugar de comas. I'm sorry, but that's a mistake. Voy a tratar de corregirlo eso, but I think that is not going to make a big difference, right? Va a ser unos pocos puntos, la verdad, que va a subir. He estado viendo en general y that's it. No he visto todos los casos. He visto como 6 casos, pero es eso. That's one thing. Otra cosa que llama mi atención, guys, voy a decirlo ahorita. Es people this, el foro. Solo 11 personas hicieron el foro. So, David lo hizo, Roxana lo hizo, Samuel lo hizo, Rosalba, Marisela lo hizo, Salvador lo hizo, Milton lo hizo, Maylin lo hizo, Michelle Martínez, Catherine lo hizo, Rafael Villalta lo hizo, Jocelyn lo hizo y Mario lo hizo as well. ¿Ok? El periodo era hasta el domingo. Hay una persona que lo hizo el lunes. So, lo hizo antes de llamarle la atención, entonces va a tener una nota no de 10, pero va a tener una nota, pongamos 8. El resto, guys, los que no lo han hecho, please do it. Hoy tienen último día para hacerlo. So, do it, please. Upload it. No se queden sin nota. Esos son puntos fáciles de obtener, guys. ¿Ok? Y recuerden que al final pueda, porque ya me pasó, pueda que los pasen, pueda que los manden al siguiente nivel. ¿Ok? So, that could happen. Pero la cuestión es, are you learning? Are you learning for sure? Are you doing what is necessary? So, that's something that I want to call your attention to. ¿Ok? Hay personas, hay personas que no han hecho el examen. And still, that's a big problem, right? So, do it, guys. Si no, ¿qué pasa? Fácil, me salgo del nivel o ya no voy a continuar estudiando con Speak y se pueden ir con otro proveedor. Claro que sí. You can do it. There is no problem with this one. Pero la cuestión es, ¿qué va a pasar cuando el otro proveedor? ¿Qué va a pasar cuando el otro maestro? ¿Qué va a pasar cuando en el otro nivel le vuelva a pasar lo mismo? So, at the end, you are going to quit. So, no, right? You can do it, guys. Háganlo. Pueden hacerlo. Okay? Learning a language, it's not an easy thing. Hay lugares, hay incluso academias que dicen, aprender inglés es fácil. So, quizás el idioma en sí es fácil. Lo difícil es la disciplina. Lo difícil es mantenerse. Lo difícil es terminar, guys. That's what makes things difficult. Okay, el idioma pueda que sea fácil, pero la actitud es lo que va a importar más. Okay, so please guys, los que no han mandado el foro, mándenlo ahora. Si hay alguien que falta el examen, mándelo, do it today. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Okay, people, and that's about it. Guys, no quiero que se sientan mal, solo es que quiero que ustedes den lo mejor de ustedes mismos. Yo sé que se puede. I know you can do your best. Puedan decir, ¿usted qué sabe? O que friegan ahí, como que uno tuviera tiempo. I know, guys, that is difficult, but you can do it. Believe me, you can do it. So, let's do it. Y especialmente que ya nos falta poco, people. Nos falta 3 semanas de clases, guys. 3 semanas de clases. Recordemos que la última semana es más corta, la verdad, porque 2 días de 1 hora. El 15, martes 15 va a ser de 1 hora y el miércoles 16 va a ser de 1 hora también, entonces ya es menos. Aparte de que el martes 15 tenemos que hacer la encuesta, eso nos quita tiempo, así que ya solo nos quedan 3 semanas de clases. We can do it. Recordemos que el 2 no hay clases. So, el otro miércoles no van a haber clases. Un día menos. So, let's do it, guys. And there are a lot of things that we need to study. So, let's go with this one right now, guys. Let's begin. We are going to start right in this moment. Let's see. Okay, my little kids, let's begin. And I have a question for you. When you were kids, when you were younger, what was your favorite cartoon? Did you like cartoons? Yes? No? What cartoons do you remember? Let's see, Marisela, what was your favorite cartoon when you were younger?
My favorite cartoon was Tom and Jerry.
Tom and
I love-
Jerry.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm still watching.
You still watch it?
Yes.
Okay, good, excellent. David, how about you? What was your favorite cartoon?
That was the Thundercats.
The Thundercats. Okay.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
That was
You remember the names?
yeah, Leon O. Yeah,
Okay.
the master of them. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I really like Munra. Munra was my favorite one. I supported
Yeah.
Munra.
Yeah,
So-
when he get the transformation, right?
Yeah. And you know, he was the only human in the series. All the cats were invaders. They were aliens that invaded Earth.
That's right.
So
Yeah, he was
only
the only
human-
one. Yeah.
was Munra, yes. So good. Let's see, Roxanne, what about your favorite cartoon?
I have a few. Maybe James and the Holograms and the Flintstones, Tom and Jerry too. But I had a second stage with cartoons because I have children, so I like the first age of Cartoon Network. I saw it because I like it
Okay,
to watch it with them.
you watched it. Good,
Yeah.
excellent. Let's see, Raul, what about you? What was your favorite cartoon when you were younger?
I remember several of them, but if I had to say one, probably was Transformers.
Transformers, okay. You know, people always, well, you can choose sides. So what side would you choose? Would you choose Decepticons or would you choose, what was the name of the other ones? Decepticons and
Autobots.
Autobots.
what's your side? Which side would you pick? Who was right? Metatron, or what was the name of the bad guy? Don't remember.
At that time, probably I was Autobots, but nowadays I think I would prefer the Decepticons.
It's because they make more sense, right? No.
Yeah.
So good. Excellent. Kevin, mani a la obra. What's that?
How old are you? Because it's recent.
Really? I don't know. I don't know that one. What is it about? Do you know?
Discovery
Marisela?
Kid. Discovery Kid. It's a man that uses a hammer and I don't know, it's multifunctional. He's a
Okay.
builder,
Handyman.
something like that.
Okay, no, I don't know that one. I have never heard about it. So, good, excellent. People, let's play a little game, okay? I'm gonna play the intro. You will tell me what cartoon is it, okay? So let's go. Give me just a second. I don't want you to see what am I playing. So let's go right now. Let's go. Okay, guys. No, let's see. I was trying to find a video, but there are cartoons that I don't even know, so it's like, no. Let's see, guys. Which one is this one? Ah, nice. You saw it.
It's
Which one is it?
funny.
Let's see.
Hey Arnold.
Hey, Arnold. Good. Did you like it?
Hey Arnold, yes, I like it.
Morena, who was
I
your
love it.
favorite character?
Hey Arnold,
Who was your favorite character?
Garfield and Heathcliff.
Okay, no, but talking about Arnold, do you remember the characters?
Helga.
Helga,
You like Helga.
Helga Pataki.
Helga Pataki,
Okay.
Phoebe,
Phoebe. Who
Gerald,
was Phoebe? Who
the
was
best
Phoebe?
friend of Helga.
Ah, Helga's best friend. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good. And Gerald?
Gerald is a best friend Arnold.
Okay, good. Excellent. Let's see, guys. Se lo voy a poner más difícil esta vez. Let's see. Do you remember what channel did they used to play it?
No.
You don't remember it. Okay, just remember that was Batman. Okay, guys, who watched Batman? In channel? You remember?
Channel 2, I remember.
Channel 2? No.
Oh, 6.
No, in channel 2.
6 in the middle
Channel
of the day.
6. Channel
That's
6, I
right.
remember.
On Saturday's morning, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
probably then they move it. But the most famous was that one, actually. Let's see. This one, guys. Let's see if you remember.
Los caballeros del
Oh,
zodiaco.
come on, that's in Spanish. Well, let's see if you remember that one. Anyways, what is that one, guys?
Yeah.
What it is?
Easy. Sensei,
Goku?
better
Ah,
call me
good.
Caballero del Zodiaco in
Who
Latin
said
America.
Goku?
Who said Goku?
Oh my God.
That is heresy. Do you remember what heresy means? So, okay, it was Saint Seiya, right? Saint Seiya and the Zodiac Knights. Well, in English, you only call it Saint Seiya. Good. So, somebody said Goku. Morena, did you watch Goku? Did you
Yes.
watch? Okay.
Yes. But only I see the first chapters.
Okay.
No, all the series.
The little Goku or the normal Goku?
Little Goku and normal Goku.
Okay.
But when
Good.
when the Goku is a father, I didn't see them.
You didn't see that one. Okay. Good.
Mhm.
Okay, people, let's see. What other things did you used to do when you were kids? Sarai, tell us. What was something you used to do when you were a kid?
About anything. not
About
about
anything.
cartoons.
About your life.
Let me think. I remember that I used to go outside with my neighbors and I loved running. I used to run a lot because I love it. What else? I also used to play, for example, Mika. Also, when I was younger, I used to play soccer. No, not now, but let me think what else. We used to play escondelero. And that's it.
Okay, good. Marisela, did you play tag when you were a kid?
Yes, I used to play with my neighbors. And I used
Okay.
to play another one that it called the colors. So you set a color and you ran far, far away, as far as you can.
And what was the idea to say the color?
If you set a color and the other kid was thinking in that color, it has to run for the other one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. Catherine, did you play colors?
Yeah, I used to. Just
I-
as Maricela has explained.
Okay. I never played that one. So, okay.
The
Where
fruits
did you live?
No. I know a lot of games like those, but never played colors. I played Tentarro. I played Los Siete Pecados.
Police
What's
and
that?
You never played Los Siete Pecados, the seven sins.
No.
Okay. So it was like you made a
Trompo.
circle. I'm sorry, Kevin. Did you say something?
Sí. I used to play trompito.
Trompo. Okay, you mean the rolling top.
Yeah.
Rolling top. Okay, I was bad at it, but I play it. I was not that good at it. So Los Siete Pecados, it was like you made a circle in the center of the street and you made the names of the participants. So I don't remember very well what was the idea of the game, but you threw the ball to up to the sky and you run and you said the name of someone. And if that person didn't hit somebody with the ball, he was like, he stood in front of a wall and everybody had to throw him the ball. Was kind of violent, you know, but yeah.
That sounds like makeable.
But the idea was this. Imagine we make a circle and I said, Sarai. So Sarai had to stay in the center, wait for the ball, and then she got the ball and she had to run and you had to hit somebody with the ball. But if you didn't hit the person, you go to the front to a shooting wall, a paredón de fusilamiento, and everybody had to throw the ball on you. Okay, the idea was to cause you harm. Was kind of crazy, you know. That's why probably they call it siete pecados, right? It was kind of crazy, but I never played the colors. Never played that one. Okay, let's see. Good. What other games did you play, Milton? What games did you play when you were a kid?
Well, Roxana says ladrón librado. I really like it. I remember we need to catch them all. And the funny thing was when you are almost, how can I say it? You almost catch them. Yeah. And the last one is like hit the ball and they say librado and everybody started running again and you need to start over. And it was, man, that was crazy.
Okay, good, excellent. So it's like agarra la ayuda, right? Well, do you know something interesting about it? The name is not agarra la ayuda, it's agarra y ayuda. That was the real name of the game. So, because that was the idea, right? You catch somebody and that person help you to catch the other, right? So that one was the idea. Okay, good, excellent. People, that's what we are going to talk right now. We are going to talk. Hamilton?
I'm sorry, by the way, I think like as you mentioned before, like for the tag, we used to say pidotai. I think we try to say time.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's right. We say time, but no, I remember I said, hey, pidotai, tai. So no, right, it was time. Also, guys, it's not pomponte, niña, pomponte, right? You know that one. What is the real thing?
Componte.
No what, Rafael?
Componte.
Exactly. And everybody said, pomponte, niña, pomponte, que ahí viene tu marinero. No, right? Componte.
It's a long story, long history about Marines.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And there is another one. Fraisi firulais wesowi. That thing is in English.
Pricey.
Hide and seek.
Wesowi. Pricey.
And so I don't know, I don't remember, but it's something. And it is in English, but we say fraisi firulais wesowi.
Also trabado.
Yeah. That one was our first English contact. You know, another thing that was incorrect. The good morning, teacher. Good morning, teacher. How are you?
How are you?
Very, very thank
you.
Very what? Very, very good.
Thank you.
Very, very bad. Very, very amazing. What? So very, very thank you is like muy, muy gracias. Muy, muy gracias. Muy, muy what? Right? So,
and then how are you?
yeah, it's like, come on. So, well, people, I don't know if you notice the topic for today. I know you know this one, but it's a good idea to remember it. Used to. Guys, when do I use used to?
I used to play something maybe when you are talking about the past.
When you are talking about the past, exactly. It was an action that was, we can say that was something very common in the past. What is the structure? Let's see. David, help me. What is the structure? First, I need my
the subject.
Exactly. Then what is next?
Used to.
Plus
Subject plus used to.
plus
And what happened with the verb?
Verb
base
in
form.
infinitive form.
Base form, right? Base form, verb, infinitive form. Good. That's what it is. I used to play soccer. Well, I remember I used to be a bad student when I was in high school. I was not good. So I used to. What is the negative form, guys? What do you think?
Subject and negative.
Subject. Well, let's begin. Subject. Then what is next?
Didn't.
Didn't.
Subject plus didn't, right? Come on, this German keyboard. Didn't, and then used to. Then what follows, guys?
Verb.
And what happened with the verb?
Base form.
Base form, right? Again, I didn't, for example, when I was a kid, I didn't used to use profanities. I was a good boy. Didn't use sure words, bad words. Didn't use to. So, questions. What about questions, guys? First, I need what?
Auxiliary.
In this case, my auxiliary is?
Do you?
Did you. Well, what is you? That is a?
Subject.
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 Plus what?
Used to.
Used to.
And finally?
Plus verb base form.
Good, guys. We know this one, right? This one is pretty basic. We know about it. But it's a good idea to remember it. But don't worry. I think that today we will learn something new. You'll see it later. But this one needs to be really clear. So, guys, used to, I use it to talk about habits, things that happen frequently in the past. Okay? So that's what it is. But there is another way that I can talk about this past. Well, I use this form to talk about the past that was repetitive, something that always happened. Okay? I also use this form of the past to talk about things that were so important to me in the past. Okay? That probably, I feel a little bit nostalgic when I say this. Okay? For example, when I was a kid, I would always eat food that my aunt prepared for me. What is the auxiliary that we are going to be using today? Well, this one is would. Okay? So how can I use this would? For positive sentences, I need the subject plus would. Most of the times you use always. Sorry, you use always, or you can use any other frequency adverb. Let's see, Catherine, what are the frequency adverbs? Can you give me examples of frequency adverbs?
I don't know, teacher.
You don't remember them?
Always,
No.
never,
Uh-huh.
Sometimes.
What
hardly
else?
ever.
Okay, good. Those are my frequency words, my
Often.
frequency adverbs. Never, always, sometimes, from time to time, usually, frequently, generally, hardly ever, rarely, never, almost always, and so on, right? So I use a frequency word. The most common are always and never. And then base form. But attention to this one, guys. I use would only with you only use it with action verbs. Okay? There is always a context.
Could you please move the box?
Yep. Context is needed, guys. You need context, okay, to use would. I cannot come and I start the class. Okay, guys, I would always eat. When I would always eat pupusas. They were my favorite. I'm sorry, excuse me. What are you talking about? I don't understand. No, you need to give context. I remember when I was a kid, and after all Sundays, after church, my family would always go and buy pupusas for the family in Niña Virginia's pupuseria. It was really good, but also la 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 la. Okay? Action verbs. What are the action verbs? The ones that are describing an action that you can see. For example, what are the action verbs?
Play, like the movement.
Movement, exactly. Go, move.
I used to
Sleep.
jump the rope.
Jump. Study. Read. Come. Eat. Play. Listen to. Okay, so these are action verbs. What about be, guys? Is be an action verb?
No, teacher.
Be is not an action verb, so I cannot say I would always be. Understand, is that an action verb?
No.
No, you cannot see anyone understanding. Jamás en la vida va a poder ver a alguien entender algo. ¿Ok? Pueden
What
decirle que han
about
entendido.
walk?
Puede pensar usted que entiende, pero no lo podemos ver. ¿Ok? So you cannot say understand. I would always understand. I would understand. No. Let's see. Love.
Feel.
Like. Hate. What else? What else?
Feel.
Feel. No. Right? You cannot see somebody feeling.
Think.
Possess. Own. Belong. Think. Sometimes, yes, you can see. I would think. Okay, pero no lo ocupen, guys. So mejor digan, I used to think. Okay, used to, no restrictions. Used to, you can use it for everything that you want. Okay, if you don't want to get yourself in troubles, use used to, right? If you want to sound more advanced and more sophisticated, use would, but always give context and use it with action verbs. You use it for things that makes you feel nostalgic or something that was super common for you in the past, something that was always true in the past, okay? I would watch TV and I would watch Dragon Ball Z when I arrived from my school when I was young, right? The context can be at the beginning, at the end, whatever you want, okay? So it's not like you have to use it here, no, wherever you want. So that's it. Questions, guys, about this one? No questions?
I have a question, teacher.
Go ahead. What's your question?
And the structure for using would for negative question.
Good
It would
question.
be this.
The structure for negative usually is this. I would never. Okay? That's the most common thing. If you want to say I wouldn't, yeah, you can use the negative form. Like, well, you know, I wouldn't play, pero eso no es tan común. Okay? So es mejor decir I would never play. And that makes things negative. The same happens with questions. Unless you know what you are talking about. Okay? Unless it is because of context, you cannot ask questions with this. Okay? So that usually doesn't happen. Pero si va a ocupar preguntas, la estructura va a ser would plus subject plus base form question mark. Would you play? Would you hide? Would you say? Would you do? Would you make? Would you go? Like that. Okay? Some people will use the contraction. Instead of saying I would never, es un tilde, pero I don't know where is it, the apostrophe. So I would never, I'd never, I would always, I'd always, okay? I'd, you'd, he'd, she'd, it, with, they'd, okay? You can use the contractions. Questions, people? Know the question here. Okay, let's do something, people. I want you to tell me one thing that was super common in your past using would, okay? So, for example, in my case, I remember when I was a kid, remember context. I remember when I was a kid, my aunt would prepare mamazo for me all the time. Okay, she would prepare it for me. What about you? Is there one thing that you remember? Let's see. I begin with David. David, tell me.
Let's see. I remember when I was kid, my mom would prepare sandwich for me.
Okay, that's suspicious. It's like my example. But it's okay, don't worry. Morena, what about you?
Let me see. When I was a kid, I remember my grandma would teach me to cook.
Okay. So the question is this: was that repetitive? Did it happen multiple times? looks like the teaching process could be yes, but
Yes.
it doesn't sound.
Yes.
So let's change it a little bit. My grandmother would teach, would show. No, I think that it doesn't sound right. You know why, guys? Because it doesn't give me the idea that it was something repetitive. Okay, it's like, hey, come, today I'm going to teach you. Hey, come, I'm going to teach you. So like that. So you can change it a little bit. The idea is good. The grammar is good. Just the idea. We need to change it a little bit, right? But yeah, the sentence grammatically is okay. Logically, we have to find a little bit thing. Guys, think about a lot of other things, right? Not only what your parents did for you. You can say, hey, I remember when I was a kid, I would always take a shower at night. Okay? Yo siempre me bañaba. Mi mamá siempre preparaba. Yo siempre escuchaba. I would always listen to. I would always listen to music before going to bed. My friends would always, no sé, I don't know, something, right? Let's see. Samuel, what about you?
Okay, I'm writing my example, so I don't know but it's the correct way.
Go ahead.
I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother would bring me to Rio Sapo, Morazam. I don't know.
Would what? Sorry?
Would bring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bring me to Rio Sapo, Morazam. So
Rio Sapo. I know Rio Sapo, you know?
Yeah.
So good. Excellent. One little thing there. Samuel, can you bring your earphones here to the wall? Can you bring? What is the opposite of bring? Bring?
Take.
Take. Yes,
So change your sentence, Samuel, using take.
Okay, my grandmother would take me to Rio Sapo. So
okay, because if you say would bring me, that means that you are in Rio Sapo right now. Are you in Rio Sapo right now?
Oh, no.
No. So it's the opposite. Take.
Okay.
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 So
get it.
If you live right now in Rio Sapo, she would always bring me to Colonia America because I am in Colonia America right now. So that's the idea, but good, excellent. Milton,
perfect.
Go ahead. Good example, Samuel. Milton, please help me with one of your examples.
Okay, when I was a kid and all my classes has finished, on my way home, I would buy juice with my friends.
Okay, good. Excellent. Great. Marisela, and you?
When I was a kid, I remember that I will always go to my grandma's house on vacations, on school vacations.
Okay,
It was
good.
all year.
Because what? Sorry?
It was always 1 year to another year.
No, okay. Good. Sarai, what about you?
Let me search it. I was trying to know how to say what I want to say. All right, if you help me.
Go ahead.
Well, when I was a child, I used to go with my grandma to, I don't know how to say, cortar café o ir a la finca.
To harvest coffee.
Okay.
To go to
So,
the hacienda.
yes. Well, when I was a child, I used to go to the hacienda with my grandma on vacations.
Don't use used to, use would now.
Okay. Well, when I was a child, no, I don't know. I lost the structure.
You just replace it.
Instead of
used
used to. Okay.
use would.
When I was a child, I would go with my grandma to the hacienda.
Pay attention to this one, guys. Cuando era niño, solía ir a la hacienda. Cuando era niño, yo iba a la hacienda. Can you see the difference there? One sounds more repetitive than the other one. In this case, solía, it's something that was common. Iba, it's more repetitive, right? So that's the idea. If it was something that always happened, you use would. For example, when I was a kid, I would always, every single day, I remember, arrive late at school. Always. I live like 100 meters away from my school, but I would always arrive late. And they used to punish me with different stuff, with different punishments. Sometimes to clean the school, sometimes to clean the toilets, other times to clean the roof, other times to stand outside of the classroom, other times to make lines. So like that. You see, it's more repetitive. Questions, guys? Do you have any question about this one? Is everything clear?
I just want to know which is more repetitive, would or used to?
Would. It's more repetitive. Okay.
So if I say, when I was child, I used to go to the school, and I remember my mom would make sandwich for me. It's not right, right?
It's right, but you are giving a different connotation here. That would doesn't mean repetition in this case. That would means nostalgia. That sounds to me that is something nostalgic. Cuando solía ir a la escuela, mi mamá siempre me preparaba un sándwich. ¿Ok? Siempre lo hacía por mí. Es como que lo tradujésemos algo así. So, lo hacía para mí. So that's what it is. That sounds to me like you really miss these sandwiches, right? So that's what it means. It's not necessary that you say used to for it to be nostalgic. You can add the feeling, right, on what you are saying. I remember when my aunt was alive, she would always sit, lay on the hammock and listen to Radio El Mundo. And she would always listen to a marimba broadcast at 3 p.m. So that's what I remember from her. That's nostalgic. That doesn't sound like repetitive, but nostalgic, right? So guys, that's the way it goes. Okay. So people, let's go right now. We are going to prepare. Let's talk right now because we are going to have on Friday a little presentation about, it will be about childhood. I'll tell you later what you are going to say. But today, guys, let's go. Tell me about your childhood. That's the question. Let's make trios, guys. So 1 minute. Let's make it different. 2 minutes. Each person will be 2 minutes. So the other ones, they listen, remember to use oral confirmations. Oral confirmation, sorry. You can say expressions, right? Like, really, Well, I used to as well. No, 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 no. I didn't used to. So did I. So did I. I remember that. So let's make it conversational. So guys, let's go. Let's practice right now. We are going to work in trios. Let's go. Tell me about your childhood. Let's wait for everybody, guys. Let's wait for everyone. Okay, people. People, before we start with your little responses, I just want to tell you some little things that I was able to verify. For example, there were some problems with the simple past, right? So you need to study, go ahead and study the simple past pronunciation, guys. For example, what is the past of visit? It's not visit, it's visited, right? What is the past of play? It's not played, it's played. So, and that's something that you need to be careful with. Okay, simple past. Go ahead, investigate, study, review, revise the simple past pronunciation. Okay, that's something that we need to be careful with. Let's see, volunteer. Who wants to tell me about his or her childhood? Somebody. No volunteer? Let's listen right now to David. We are going to listen to David. Try to use what we have learned here, would and used to, and that's it, my friend. Let's go. Tell me about your childhood, please.
Okay, teacher. I remember that I would always get a meeting every night with my childhoods at night. Yeah, to decide to speak a little about the day, right? And then to decide about what we are going to play then, right? So we used to play a lot of games like Pomponte, like Little Hearts, Pecado. Yeah, but that was a different kind of pecado, I think, from that one that you explained before.
Okay.
Yeah, because we used to everyone make a hole right in the front. Yeah, so then the first one threw the ball to the holes, and and if the ball get into a hole from somebody, this guy have to go to the ball, take the ball and follow the rest, right? And threw the ball against somebody, and if this guy fail, he gotta go to the front, and everybody threw the ball to him, like fusilamiento, right?
Similar to the one that I explained.
Yeah, just
Kind of.
the beginning is different. Yeah, and we used to, I remember too that we used to go knock the doors from the other guys over there in the place where I was living from my childhood, to ask about permits to get the guys get out from house to play with us outside, right? And sometimes uh, we used to watch maybe TV of somebody house and see like cartoons, right? Like Transformers, What else? We used to watch the Halcones Galácticos. Yeah, like another one was Higley and Riff Raff and things like that, right? Or if not, just talking about something, watching the stars and talking about the stars, about the Siete Cabritas, the other name of the stars over there, right? Yeah, but that was a really nice time to me. Yeah, that I like to remember that.
Great.
I guess that's all.
Thank you so much, my friend. Good job. Excellent. You have the ideas. You were able to express these ideas, so I really like it. You were conscious about the past, so that's super good. I really like how you did. Okay, so that one was super. There are some other little things that we need to be careful. With my childhood, we talk and we say what we are going to play. With my childhood, probably with the children of my neighborhood. Okay.
Okay.
So with the children,
With the
childhood
children.
and everything that means in hood, guys, means dad, hermandad, brotherhood, childhood, well, infancia, motherhood, that is maternidad, a fatherhood, paternidad, and so on, right? So careful with it. What we are going to play, what we were going to play, what we were going to play, que íbamos a jugar, what we would play, que jugaríamos. Okay, well, we decided with my friends what we would play, what we were going to play, and so on. Don't use the future when you talk about the past. So try to use something that is called the future in the past. You can investigate that topic, the future in the past. That's a good topic. It can help you a lot. Permis,
Thanks
it doesn't exist. Permission.
Permission. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Besides that, it was good. Just focus on those things. Also a little bit on fluency. Try to practice. Try to work on it. Besides that, it was good. So thank you so much, my friend. Let's see. Let's listen to another person. This time it goes to Jenny. Jennifer, tell us a little bit about your childhood.
Well, I could tell you that I remember that it was a good time for me. I spent most of my time with my auntie because my mom couldn't look after me because of her job. So I remember that I would go to the church with my auntie. We went to Ilopango Lakes, and my auntie had a child that it was my cousin, of course, and I play all the time with her. We played being a Pokemon. We played different things. That's why I consider my cousin as a sister. And we used to go to the church and play out the church, of course. And also I remember that with some neighbor we used to play soccer and also Mika and other kind of games. Sorry.
Okay, great. Thank you, lady. It was really good. I like the vocabulary you use, like the phrasal verbs, the one that you use, look after. So that's really good. I really like it. Good vocabulary as well. So what do we need to be careful with? Well, careful with some little words, right? Then you were able to correct yourself, but it's game, okay? Play is the action, game is the things that you play. Mika, well, in English you say it tag, okay? Tag, I play tag. Freeze tag as well. Freeze tag, that's another one you can say. Besides that, it was good. Recommendation for you, practice your fluency. So you are not going to be saying like, or using, so you need to practice a little bit your fluency, but after all, it was really good. So thank you so much for asking. Guys, tomorrow we continue talking about the past. So, and I'll tell you tomorrow what is it going to be the presentation that we will have for this coming Friday. Simple presentation, guys. This one will be really simple, so don't worry about it. You don't need to prepare that much, I think. So, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Los que no han enviado el foro, guys, please, tienen hasta hoy para enviar el foro. Envíenlo, please. And that's it. Thank you so much, people. Have a wonderful night. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Bye, Mr. Mark.
Bye, Mr. Have a good night.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Have a good night.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye, Morena. Take care.